there is a formula which is given as follows: cos A negative cos B is equal to negative 2 times sine of A positive B divided by 2 times sine of A negative B divided by 2. I will be utilizing this formula. So first let me rewrite cos 2x negative cos 2 alpha as negative 2 times sine of 2x positive 2 times alpha divided by 2 times sine of 2x negative 2 alpha divided by 2. Now the 2's can be cancelled, so you have negative 2 times sine of x positive alpha times sine of x negative alpha. So this is what you've got. Now also I'm going to rewrite cos x negative cos alpha to be as negative 2 times sine of x positive alpha divided by 2 times sine of x negative alpha divided by 2. Okay, so therefore this quantity is going to become, okay, so let me rewrite the quantity. So therefore cos of 2x negative cos 2 alpha divided by cos x negative cos alpha times dx is rewritten as negative 2 times sine of x positive alpha times sine of x negative alpha divided by negative 2 times sine of x positive alpha divided by 2 times sine of x negative alpha divided by 2. Now negative 2 gets cancelled. Of course there is an integration sign times dx. I'm going to rewrite this as integral sine of x positive alpha times sine of x negative alpha divided by sine of x positive alpha divided by 2 times sine of x negative alpha divided by 2 times dx. Okay, there is an important formula which we have to know, which is sin 2 theta is equal to 2 times sin theta times cos theta. Now what I wish to do is I would like to take 2 theta to be equal to x positive alpha. So this would mean theta is equal to x positive alpha divided by 2. So I will take this theta value and I will place it here. So this would mean sine of x positive alpha is equal to 2 times sine of x positive alpha divided by 2 times cos of x positive alpha divided by 2. Now similarly also sine of x negative alpha is going to be equal to 2 times sine of x negative alpha divided by 2 times cos of x negative alpha divided by 2. So take these values and substitute it here. So that is going to be equal to 2 times is going to be 4 integral. Now I will be writing this as sine of x positive alpha. Okay, first let me write that down. Sine of x positive alpha divided by 2 times cos of x positive alpha divided by 2 times sine of x negative alpha divided by 2 times cos of x negative alpha divided by 2 divided by the denominator, which is sine of x positive alpha divided by 2 times sine of x negative alpha divided by 2. Now sine of x positive alpha divided by 2 can be cancelled and sine of x negative alpha divided by 2 can be cancelled. So this is what we have got. Let me go to the next slide. So this is equal to, so 4 times integral, I have a cos of x positive alpha divided by 2 times cos of x negative alpha divided by 2. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this formula. So we know that cos A cos B is equal to 1 over 2 times cos of A positive B added with cos of A negative B. Now you expand this, you will get the left hand side. So this would mean cos of x positive alpha divided by 2 times cos of x negative alpha divided by 2 will be equal to half times cos of x positive alpha divided by 2 positive x negative alpha divided by 2, that is for cos A plus B, and followed by cos of x positive alpha divided by 2, and this is going to be subtracted with x negative alpha divided by 2. So this is what we have got. Now you expand this and simplify this. So this is going to be cos of x positive alpha, positive x, negative alpha divided by 2 for the first quantity, followed by cos of x positive alpha, negative x positive alpha divided by 2. That's for the second quantity. So negative alpha positive alpha goes away, negative x positive x goes away, so this is going to give me 1 over 2 cos of 2x divided by 2 positive cos of 2 alpha divided by 2. So 2 gets cancelled, giving me 1 over 2 times cos x positive cos alpha. Now this is for this, so take it and substitute it there. So hence we get, so what do we get? 4 times, in place of the quantity I substitute 1 over 2 cos of x positive cos alpha times dx. 2 divides here 2 times, so it's going to be 2 times integral cos x positive cos alpha times dx. You distribute it, you get 2 times cos x dx positive 2 times cos alpha dx. You integrate this, you get sin x, and you integrate this, you get x times cos alpha plus arbitrary constant c. So this is a lovely question and a lovely solution. So we move on.